about what your truth is, creating the causes and conditions for a peaceful mind, but please understand that the self is not dependent on any of that. A truly transcendent being, which there have only been a handful of on the planet, you know,
It won't matter what's going on around.
it's not like that. You know what I mean? And that's where you start to get pulled back into your mind.
You often find those people on the top of a mountain in this
Yeah.
beautiful, peaceful place.
Yeah, yeah.
They're not sitting in the middle of a slum or poverty and death. I understand that you can be that
Well,
way.
sure,
and
they
peaceful.
nailed Jesus to a cross. And what did he say? Hang it up there. Forgive them, Father. They don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, but he wasn't peaceful in that moment.
Hmm?
He was. I'm talking. He wasn't peaceful in that moment.
He was in pain. He was in pain.
But like when you talk about Gandhi or these other elevated beings that are just a witness, usually you're finding them on a mountain.
Let's not
in a
confuse.
peaceful
Let's
place.
listen. Let's not confuse it, and let's not say that these people are on top of a mountain and they're not me, and I can't be that way, because we are really making this too complicated, and this is what the mind will do. Okay? Very, very, very simple. When you are present, fully present in the moment, all of that is gone. And if you think about how little you are actually present in the moment, if you just kind of remember back, our life, our minds operate this way: the future, the past, the future, the past, the future, the past. What's there to think about right now? What's there to be concerned about right now? How complicated is this moment right now? It's not. But for most people, they're never here. If you're not here, where's the only other place you can be? Yeah, in your head, chasing thoughts about the future that hasn't happened yet, so it amounts to imagination, or memories about past, which may or may not even be accurate. Talk to some of your siblings about what happened when you were a kid. You get a completely different story from what you remembered. So there's even imagination in memories. So you're suffering your imagination. And so your mind, you're going to want to hang on to mind. You're going to want to try and hang on to some understanding of what I'm saying, and understanding of but don't be so quick to do that. Don't feel like you need to understand. Just experience it. Don't feel like you need a mental understanding of this. That will pull you back in your mind. And this is the problem that we have on this spiritual path, is that we want to think our way out of thinking. It doesn't work very well. If there were no thoughts in your mind, completely present in this moment, your nature would shine through of peacefulness and joyfulness. All of this stuff that we suffer is so mind created. And like a really interesting thing to do is to look back, like years ago in life, when you were like suffering things, like really seriously suffering something, and you look back now and you're like, well, what was the big deal? What was I so upset about? God, if that happened now, I'd laugh. But then it was real. John, can we pass the mic back? Ooh, I like those.
So what I realized in the past, I was mind manufacturing a lot of happiness.
Mm-hmm.
I was also mind manufacturing a lot of sadness.
Mm-hmm.
And the sadness won out because I called you and I said I can't stand my own thought life anymore.
Yep.
So, sitting here 5 minutes ago, I no longer manufacture mind happiness or mind sadness.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when we're at the water park, the observer realizes my mind is tweaking right now with happiness.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at the water park.
Mm-hmm.
When I leave, I go back to my peaceful state. But I got the answer to my question. Most of the happiness I imagined, I manufactured, and I'm not in the manufacturing of thought business anymore.
Right.
So I sit in the now, the constant now, the constant now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't manufacture bad thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
I don't manufacture good thoughts,
Mhm.
or happy thoughts, as we've been saying.
Mm-hmm.
So there's my answer.
Yeah.
I'm not in the. That's what's missing for me. I'm wondering, where's all the mind manufactured happiness?
Right. Right. Right.
Where's all that stuff that used to
Right.
be? That was the good part of the. You know, let's forget about the mind manufactured depression and sadness and
Yeah.
regrets and anxiety.
Yeah.
But let's live with the. So I don't manufacture either one, and that's the answer to my question.
Yeah. It's, people feel happy when their egos are satisfied. When life is the way that their mind thinks it should be. And then they call that happiness. And that is not at all what I'm talking about. I'm talking about in the absence of mind, and we've all experienced it, present in the moment, there is this giddy, childlike joy that is just there for no reason. For no reason. It's just our natural state. What's happening in life is happening.